What's up, everybody? Toph the Goat here, and as you know, there is a new patch that just came out. It wasn't that many changes, aside from, of course, Alex coming out. That's kind of a big deal. But of course, you know, I am a chem specialist, wanting to go over the chem changes now. I've been seeing some things about the chem changes, and honestly, I haven't seen too many guides lately that really talk about this. And from the people that have made some guides, they're kind of just like chalking up this patch to be kind of like a nothing burger. But to be honest with you, I disagree. I think this is actually low-key a really helpful buff that can definitely help chem, and I'm going to talk about why. Now, there was only one change. It's kind of weird to explain, but I'm just going to break it down for you like this. So essentially, they gave hidden variable, which is our regular non-OD teleport, they gave that drive rush properties against airborne opponents. So that is actually really good. And the reason is because now we have access to way more high damaging meterless combos. So let me explain. So before, this was our max damaging combo with a corner can setup. It was something like this. There we go. Now, as you can see, I spent my entire drive gauge to do that. So that was before this patch. So I got 6,900 damage. It took all my meter. But now we can do something like this. And that cost no bar at all whatsoever. Let's see how much that gets us. 6,300 damage. So that's 600 less damage with 6 less bars. So that's pretty good. If you want to do a little bit more damage with a little bit more bar, you could do something like this. $4,600 before the level 3 with the new patch. And this is 3 bars spent. And that is 6852 compared to 6926. So with the old patch, we did 6926 damage for 6 bars. And with the new patch, we did 6852 damage. So we got 74 less damage with 3 less bars with the new patch. So if you ask me, I think this is huge. I even made a post recently kind of summing up my thoughts. I think if I manage my drive better and get better at anti-airing instead of abusing parry, I'll be able to break the ceiling. New chem changes should help with drive a good bit. It's time to level up. And then another Kimberly player said, I didn't even know I wanted this change, but now I'm getting 6,200 damage using 0 drive bar in the corner off 2 cans, no CA. That's huge. I agree. I honestly agree. I think this is going to be super big for us. Even my boy Ramdago, of course, has already been whipping up some stuff. I was kind of asking about it a little bit, and Ramdago, you know, basically the same idea. Basically just saying, you know, we save a lot on, you know, drive gauge. They think it's a pretty good buff, and I can't agree more. I think this is going to be super helpful. Here is another example of some things that we can now do that are meterless. So just drive rush anti-airs. We could get a lot more conversions off of that. Spending a lot less. That was the old route. Spent a lot more meter to do that. So we just have better meterless options. This is another meterless conversion that we could do that's pretty amazing. That was not possible before. So yeah, we just have more meterless options. So I think that's fantastic. I think this is great. Check out this. With the new version of Kimberly, gauge efficiency got better. Does that mean, in other words, I can become a constant 2-slot human? 2-slot human. All right, check this out. All right, so we're going in, boom. 2 cans. All right, we're using the new setup. We got 2 cans again. Now we're dumping the 2 cans again. So yeah, this is kind of terrifying. I think all of this stuff is going to be great for us. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of write down my thoughts on all of this stuff. I think it's super helpful. I know for me, I'm gonna be trying to work on my drive gauge to try to get a little bit better. Now, just so you know, I do have some authority on this topic. I have hit Ultimate Master every single season that it's existed, and I have played Kimberly since its entirety, since beta. So I definitely wanted to just kind of share some early thoughts. I just wanted to set the precedent. I think this is a great patch for Kimberly, and this will definitely help win battles because, as you know, Street Fighter 6 is all about managing your drive gauge, and we just got more useful meterless options. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. Kimberly patch is looking nice. I can't wait to play later today. And yeah, I'm gonna be experimenting with some of this stuff a lot more. Mostly just one change, but I do think that it is very helpful. I don't think that this is gonna make her a top 5 character, but I do think that this will probably push her a little bit up a little bit, make her a little bit more viable in those competitive tournaments at a large scale. So I'm excited about it. I'm trying to manage my drive gauge. I'm gonna incorporate some of this stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Till next time. Peace. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment below, and subscribe.